It's hard, man. It hasn't even sank in. I don't think even yet. I mean, I appreciate it because of the failures. I mean, the failure of losing the Super Bowl and losing the AFC Championship game. It gives you a greater appreciation to be standing here as a champion. Luckily, I'm going to Disneyland now, so I have Disney World and Disneyland crossed off, and ultimately make some more parks so I can go around everywhere and do a world tour. The first Super Bowl I thought was, I mean, obviously I didn't win it the first year that I started, but I thought the first Super Bowl was just kind of like, oh, this is amazing. Like, we won the Super Bowl. Like, this is happy. Like, you're just like a little kid winning a prize at the fair. I mean, whereas this one, you've dealt with failure. You understand how hard it is to get back on this stage and to win this game. I mean, I played in a Super Bowl where I got blown out, where it was I got all hyped up, and then you go out there and you don't do anything. And then I'll lose the AFC Championship game in overtime. When I thought we had a chance to win the Super Bowl that year, and have a full brand new team and have to go through the strain of being better and better every single day, it gives you a greater appreciation for winning this game. Yeah, I mean, it's a brand new team. I mean every Super Bowl is something that you'll have for the rest of your life. I think there's only like 12 guys that were on that team that won that first Super Bowl. It might be a little bit more, but so have a brand new team with a lot of rookies playing. That stepped up. I mean, we were down 10 points at halftime to probably the best team in the NFL all year long, and they're known for getting ahead of teams and kind of finishing the game off. And for those guys to step up and make those plays in that second half, man, it just speaks to the hard work they put in every single day. And luckily, a lot of those guys are young, so we'll have a lot of those guys back next year. I thought guys they embraced the moment. I think that's the biggest thing is that first half. We were playing, we were doing some good stuff, but I felt like guys were getting consumed by everything around us and not just going out there and playing and enjoying this game that we've played since we were little kids. Guys talked in the locker room, and we just said, let's leave it all out there. Let's leave it all out there for 30 minutes and see what happens at the end of the day. And I thought guys did that, and I think the biggest thing was the offensive line. I mean, the way they were able to protect me in that second half whenever we couldn't use those chips, we couldn't use that stuff to help them out against a great defensive line. That's the reason we won this game. Yeah, I mean, he's one of the greatest coaches of all time. And I think everybody knew that, but these last two Super Bowls kind of cemented that. And to have someone that is such a great person who gets the best out of the players and to become men and players, you wanted to do that. You wanted to win those Super Bowls for them, and it was it's great that we did that. And like you said, man, we're not done. I'm gonna have him around here for a little bit longer at least. Yeah, it's because I don't want to talk about all coaches, but he's the best coach I've ever had about how he connects with players from everywhere. And I think you heard Frank Clark talk about it during the media week that we did, is no matter where you're from, he can connect with you, and you can tell he cares about you as a man as much as he does about a player. And so if there's something that's going on in your life, he's going to ask you about it. He's not going to worry about how you're practicing or hey, he needs you to be better here and here. He's going to ask you what's going on. He's going to get that info from you, and then he's going to do whatever he can to help. And I think that's been the biggest thing. That's why every player that leaves Coach Reed talks so highly of him, because it's not about, I mean, obviously he wants to win football games and be great, but he cares about the men that step in that locker room and how he make them better whenever they leave it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if there was any doubters left, there shouldn't be now. I mean, the way he stepped up on this stage and ran through the ball, whatever it took for his team to win, I mean, that was a special performance that I don't want it to get lost in the loss that they had. I mean, even whenever we got all the momentum in that game and we went up 8 points in the fourth quarter, for him to respond and move his team right down the football field and run it in himself for the 2-point conversion, it was a special performance by him, man. And I mean, you make sure you appreciate that when you look back on this game.